Hi everyone. Today we're going to use a resource on our Media Center homepage. So the fastest way I think to get through to this web page is to go to Southeast Guilford High School's homepage and click on Media Center. So we're going to be talking about this source called NCWiseOut. So NCWiseOut is a K-12 source for research. You will use this to find academic articles, primary sources, magazine articles, ebooks, and more. So I'm not going to go through everything that they say up there. But when you come to NCWiseOut, you could also go to www.ncwiseout.org. Make sure you click on NCWise, make sure you type in www or it will not work at home. And then you're going to click on High School Zone. So when you're here, you can see all of the options for you. So you can click on these individual little tabs here. We're going to do that in a minute, but first we're going to do this search bar here. So this will give you academic and scholarly articles and books. So we want to be using credible resources. We don't want to be reusing sources from Wikipedia or just from basic Google because we might be getting information that was written by anyone, and we don't want that. We want credible resources that are written by academics or published people. And so when we're doing our research, we want to come to some place like NCWiseOut, where we can go to databases and ebook collections. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go to the search bar down here, and we're going to type in what we want to look for. So for this project, you are obviously going to be researching stuff about William Shakespeare. So I've already queued up some information about him. So we're going to click on William Shakespeare biography because I want his biography. And then all sorts of things will come up. So we can see when we do a search like this, we've searched by keyword. We can also search by title or author. So if you lose a source, you might do that. But for now, we just want to do keyword. So we can go and we can see the different types of sources. So we've got a periodical, which means that's a newspaper source. We've got a biography. We've got a book source, and most of these are going to be at your Lexile level. So you being in the 10th grade want to look for high school sources, not elementary or middle school sources. So this one here has a 570 Lexile. That means you might want to go up to 10. So you're in the 10th grade, just remember that. So we're going to click on this one here. It's a book. So remember, you have to have a book source for this project. We're going to click on Login for full access, and we're going to type in our library's password, which is wiseout19. As you can see, I have already saved it on my computer, and I'm going to hit sign in. And then it's going to take me to this information. So I've got a long article that's about William Shakespeare. So I'm going to take notes on this. Anything that you take notes on, remember to put it in exact word for word from the source so that when you are taking notes, you know it's word for word, and then you know that when you go to put it in your paper, you can put some of it in your own words, paraphrase it, and then make sure you put quotes around anything that is word for word inside your paper. So, and then over here, you've got some options. So you can save this article to your Google Drive. You can print it if you're in the library, or if you're at home. You can email it to yourself. I do suggest that you email all your resources to yourself because sometimes NCWiseOut, it's hard to find sources after you go on it. Sometimes it'll do a refresh and it'll delete sources or curate new sources. So just make sure you email it to yourself. So you can email it by clicking that and typing in your email. The next thing I want you to do is save the source so you can save it if we're at school. But the biggest thing is that you need to cite it. So make sure that you copy a citation into a Word document. So you're going to hit the button that says cite, and you're going to go to the MLA. So you're going to scroll down. Oops. We're going to scroll down in the box and then go and copy just this into a Word document. So we're going to copy that into our Word document. Or we can pull up our OneDrive accounts and copy it into there. So yeah, so you can also share this or permalink it. So you have some options there of how you might use this resource. If you really want to just be lazy, you can listen to it, but I suggest you read it. but that is an option there. If you're struggling or you just want to listen to it, read it to you. It's a little bit robotic, so I don't suggest that, but take your notes, and there's that. So if we go back to NC WiseOut, you can go to High School Zone. You can click on these different things. So let's say we want to click on Explora. Again, we have to type in the password, WiseOut19. And that's is a little bit different. So you can see it has a little different things, but we can just type in what we're looking for. So let's say we want to type in the Black Plague. So this has some information about the Black Plague. It even has videos that you can see. So the different tabs may yield some different information, so feel free to play around with those. But that's NC WiseOut in a nutshell. I hope that you can utilize this resource and that this is very helpful. Have a good day.